Okay, as I adjust my set, do not adjust your set. Everything is fine. We are talking with some of our acoustic all-stars playing this weekend. It is going to be a major musical showcase down there at the Star Bar. We've got Dustin Bangerter and we've got Brett Turner. Guys, thanks so much for coming in.
Appreciate you having us.
And thanks for coordinating your wardrobe so
we matched
so nicely.
Called him this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the whole sort of Western shirt, but black versus white. It's very touching that you planned this out.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't see that often in guys.
No, not coordinating.
But we're here to entertain. You know, we're entertainers, so we want to make sure that we look good while doing it.
Goes with the style, you know.
Yeah.
We can't just show up.
Exactly. So, you guys are playing in this big showcase coming up this weekend. But if people, are scared off by traffic or crowds of the arts festival, there's other ways that they can find you. You guys are both working on some independent projects.
Right. I'm actually in the band called the Wayne Hoskins Band, and actually we're playing at the Arts Festival in the main gallery on Saturday at noon, and then I'll be playing 6 p.m. Sunday night for the All-Stars up at the Star Bar. But our MySpace page, actually our website is just thewayne.com. That's the easiest way to find it. And,
wow, excellent.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
And is it a lot different, moving from playing in a band to then just coming off playing solo?
Yeah, you can screw up a lot more when you got a full band behind you. It's a lot easier to mess up, but it's actually a little bit tricky when you're up acoustic. For the most part, you're out there. You're opening yourself up to everything.
And do you feel that that's what you're doing? I mean, especially in the songwriting, are you opening yourself and your feelings and your emotions for the world to see?
Yeah, I think so. There's always been this thing with acoustic music that it's so stripped down and it's raw that a great song or a great story with an acoustic guitar can really go a long way, just in moving people into a new realm. When they're listening to it and stuff, and really the story is, if you listen to it, even the way that it's recorded, the vocals are kind of higher than the music, whereas sometimes rock music, it gets lost and people are like, I don't listen to it for the lyrics really, but in acoustic music it's out there because that's the real thing that you're trying to tell, you're trying to communicate.
And
stuff.
What draws you to that? Why is it sort of it's cheaper than visiting a therapist to just tell your story to hundreds of people?
Well, for me, I was always a therapist actually suggested that I start writing music to get sort of the crap out that I was going through, and I do write a lot of depressing songs at times and stuff. So I think, at first that's what came out. But I'm not in a band because there's just too much drama with five guys.
A lot of drama with it, but it's great. So love it.
But yeah.
And same thing for you. Do you find with that difference between playing in a band, do you also write some of the songs for the Wayne?
Yeah, I do write a lot of the songs, and for me it's the same thing. I mean, like a rock song, you're listening, the drums are good, you've got a good bass line rolling through it, and you're listening to the music, and the guy's got a great voice and he's singing, but you can't really hear a lot of lyrics, and for me, I mean, some of the artists that I listen to and have influenced me, it's all about the lyrics and the feel, and for me, an acoustic song has that ability to go really low and then just build to a peak, and it's alive more than just a real rock song sometimes.
Yeah, and do you get that sort of same visceral charge when you're playing acoustic as when you're in a band with where you can interact with people?
To an extent, I think it's a kind of a funny. It's back and forth because when I'm all by myself with a guitar, and I think you'd agree with me on this, you have that ability to just take a song and you can change it. It's different every single time. Now with a band, there's certain times where I'm on stage and I'm playing and I can hear the drums all of a sudden build, and I can hear the bass rolling through, and then the electric comes through, and it invigorates me. But they're two separate things. One's just much more personal and literally almost ripping your chest open and showing everybody your heart and type thing.
Well, you guys are both in the process of putting out some new CDs. Brett, tell me a little bit about
I signed a distribution deal with a group in Oklahoma, so they're handling all the distribution. I'm trying to have the recording finished up by August 15th and have it released later this year. So doing the whole project in my own personal studio, and excited about that. It's called All Across America, kind of that acoustic feel of just storytelling of a different bunch of stories.
And if people want to hear some of the cuts online,
they can go to my MySpace page, just Brett Turner Music, myspace.com/Brett Turner Music, or Facebook, has links connected there as well.
All right. Well, fantastic, guys. We're going to hear both of you playing one of all of our favorites, I think.
Yeah.
Little Johnny Cash coming up right after the break. So thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We've got a whole lot more. We'll wrap up the show with music and fill you in on who's going to be our Acoustic All-Stars for tomorrow's program right after this.